First of all, the topology look like this. Ethernet 0 is connected to outside interface, Ethernet 1 is connected to inside, and Ethernet 2 and 3 is regular failover and stateful failover. And now we open the console of ASA-Firewall, and both have different host names, ASA1 and ASA2. First of all, show interface IP brief. Here is only the no shed command is done on interfaces, and rest we do not do any configuration in it right now. So here router 1 and router 2 has configured its IP address and routing default route. So now in ASA1 we start to do the failover configuration. Failover LAN unit is primary. Okay, and next command is failover LAN interface, and give the name, any name, FO link. I will give FO link. And what is the ether we have to set the which we have to failover. This is Ethernet 0/2. So failover in now this third command is in failover interface IP FO link. Of that FO link with you that IP address is 192.168.2.2. Subnet mask is 255.255.255.0, and the standby IP address is 192.168.2.3. Fourth command is now with the failover key is cisco.com, and failover, and that's it. And now we go to ASA2 and do the same configuration, but we have to only the change is secondary, failover LAN unit secondary, and rest are same. Let me do this configuration quickly. And the key must be same on both the sides, and failover. Now here it sees the detected and active mate and beginning configuration replicated for the mate. After completing the failover configuration, so both the firewalls now have the same host name. Verify our failover configuration, show failover. So here the failover unit is primary, failover is on, and here it shows us this is primary and active, and other host is secondary and standby ready, and prompt and priority, then I host name, and finally state. enter. Then now you see here, first it is a primary firewall, then secondary is the host name is ASA1 and active. Here I enter, then here you see now the configuration has been replicated to ASA2 and the host name is changed on ASA2 as well. Now with the help of this command we can know this is a secondary or standby router ASA2, and here now we configure the stateful link failover link SF link Ethernet 0/3 and failover interface IP SF link SF link in capital SF link, and the IP address is 20.20.20.2 255.255.2.0 and standby is 20 dot here 3 stateful failover, and that's done in stateful. It will be replicated on ASA's failover is configured, so it will be replicated on ASA2 as well at the standby router and secondary. So I will go to ASA and verify the replicated or not. The show failover. Here you see the stateful failover logical update statics. That's done. And now I will configure the interfaces IP addresses on inside and outside interfaces. Interface Ethernet 0/0, it is an outside interface, so I will set IP address is no IP address is root 120.10.120.1 and the subnet mask is 255.255.255.0 and the standby IP address is 120.10.120.2. That is the IP address of a standby firewall. So name, if it is an outside interface, so we can give the name outside. Security level outside is set to 0 by default. Now no shet command, so now we have to go to interface inside Ethernet 0/1 and set the IP address 192.168.1.254.255.255.0 and then standby IP address 192.168.1.253. Name if inside. As you know, security level for inside set to 100 by default, so no shit, and exit. Show interface IP brief. So here you see the IP addresses are configured. Now we can check here as well. Show interface IP interface. Here the IP addresses are set replicated here as well. So now we can go to testing in router 1 to ping to router 2 outside. Here we have successfully done video. Here you see the failover configuration, these commands Here you see the interface R we have configured. I hope this video is informative for you. I like to thank you for viewing.